I've been sat here for so long that the train behind me has coupled to me. Yeah, that's not, it's not meant to happen. That's why my keyboard is acting up. Yeah, I'll just read out the scenario and then we'll get going. So I think the scenario might take a little while to load. I think before I started it took about a few minutes to load. Oh, the intro cutscene. Morning driver, this is the 8:52 departure to Norwich. Both passengers here at Liverpool. Okay, press T to open the doors, set up the destination. Actually put the master key. Master key? What is wrong with my keyboard? Put this to Liverpool. I think it's 144. Nope. Okay, which one's Norwich? What's the destination code for Norwich? East Mids. So Norwich is 136. Enter that in like this. Set up the GSMR. So register. We are train. What is wrong with my keyboard? 1 Lima 07. 1 Lima. Nope. Fuck. 1 Lima 07. We are at signal 55 Bravo. So 055. Enter. So DRA off. Because the signal up ahead is clear. Headlights. And we're good to go. So we are driving 158810 on the front. And on the rear we have 158863. Okay, next stop is Liverpool South Parkway at 9:03. What is wrong with this keyboard? It's working fine, no it's not. Like I keep pressing buttons and nothing is happening. So anyway, hi, yes, welcome to the stream. So we're going to be taking this pair of 158s from Liverpool to Manchester. Assuming my keyboard doesn't break. And hopefully we'll be stopping at Widdens and not shooting through it at 80 miles an hour. So anyway, our next stop will be Liverpool South Parkway. So we're calling at Liverpool Lime Street, Liverpool South Parkway, Widdens, Warrington Central, Manchester Oxford Road, and Manchester Piccadilly. So Manchester is 35 miles away. So just exiting the tunnel out of Liverpool, or the old Liverpool, because it's being redeveloped since this route was made. So speed limit is shortly going up to 30 miles an hour. Hi HMOS. Just in a pair of 158s to Liverpool. Manchester. So yeah, we have EMR liveried 158 on the front, and then East Mids 158 on the front. So two different liveries. Two different liveries. Speed limit is now 30 miles an hour. So next station we'll pass through is Edge Hill. We can get off for Edge Hill University. or the unit of Edge Hill Uni. Yeah, I think it's called that. I think that's what it's called. So I think notch 3 is keeping us at 30 miles an hour. And it's quite a lot of lag, to be expected with train sim. 158 going from Chester to Liverpool. So he would have joined the line at Runcorn, then went off to Chester. So taking a look at the passenger view, it's the default passenger view. Like how old is this view? Is it like, I'm pretty sure it's like 10 years old at this point. Yes, and this time I will stop at Whiddens. I'm sure of it. So we're now approaching Edge Hill station. Yes, it's a nice station, Edge Hill. I have been through here once to Liverpool in a pacer from Wavertree. So in about a minute the line will split, where the line going straight on goes towards Highton and the Chat Hill line, and we go right towards Hyde Parkway and London. And also on the right is Edge Hill Intercity Depot. Chat seems quiet. You might want to, you know, interact. That's what it's there for. So in Edge Hill we have a couple of Pendolinos, completely debranded. And 156 from Oxford Road to Liverpool to Oscar 71. So colour aspect, I think it's greens all the way into Manchester, or at least Deansgate, because the line through Deansgate is just hell. Because like if one train is late, then like 10 are late, especially at Castlefield Junction. So speed limit is now 80 miles an hour, and the next station will be Mosley Hill, not to be confused with Mosley on the Huddersfield line. So 158s, I really do like 158s. They have a lot of character to them. Because they definitely look a lot better than 195s. So which one do you like better? The Emal livery or E Smith trains? So our speed limit is going down to 70 miles an hour as we pass through Moseley Hill. So just gonna go and pan the camera at Moseley Hill, just so we can see it pass through. If I could get frames. So Moseley Hill on the Mersey Road network. Oh, in the Merseyside area. That was Moseley Hill. The next station is West Allerton. This is West Allerton station. Coming through at about 2 FPS. Lag for the win. So we had a double flashing yellow as we approach the South Parkway. This means we're going to come off the branch of the West Coast Main Line and to the Cheshire Line. I think it's called that. Got a flashing single yellow, which means we're cleared into South Parkway, platform 1, on the up main. Yeah, I like this livery better because it has more colours to it. More character. Like, you have red, the orange and the blue, whereas on this one you just have purple and white. It's a bit boring. This one has more colour and variance. Well, I do like the EMR branded on X East Midlands trains. Sorry about me not uploading my trains and videos for 4 weeks past because I was busy doing the puzzles, including the Southern Suburban Jigsaw puzzles. What are those? Were they train related? Are they like train related puzzles? So arrival into Liverpool South Parkway. So this is a good screenshot time. So on the rear, oh, that's up at Whiddens at 911. So A63 on the front and 158 810 on the front. What time was I meant to leave here? Oh no, I'm sure I'm on time. So next up is Whiddens. This can only go badly. What are these puzzles you mention? It is like shunting puzzles, where you have to shunt something into a specific order. Like, what are these shunting puzzles? What are these puzzles you mention? So on the left is Allerton Depot. Yeah, the train jigsaw puzzles. I used to enjoy it. Why did they make you get frustrated? Wait tomorrow's video. Tomorrow's video will be on Airport Madness 4, which I played. So if you don't know what Airport Madness is, it's pretty much where you play as an air traffic controller and you have to navigate aircraft into your airport without killing anyone. Yeah, I put it to maximum intensity because I'm cool like that. Because I'm pro. And then next week I'll think of something. Oxford Road to Liverpool to Oscar 72, found over 150 and then 156. I've also bought the Medway Valley line. You know, the one from Strew to Tonbridge. I'm also looking to do a video on that. So I've already downloaded the scenario from Strew to, I think it's Maidstone West in a 375. Well, if you have any scenarios that I can have a look at, just put a link to it. So next station will be Hunt's Cross. Next stops Whiddens by my choice. Did you say me? I didn't say you specifically. I said if anyone has any scenarios that they want to share So yeah, next stream will be, what would it be? I think it's like King's Cross to Newark, or maybe like Leeds to King's Cross. So yeah, next week is Train Sim, City Skylines, Airport Madness if you want me to do it, and Train Sim. The more Train Sim. King's Cross to Newark and then the Zoomer. Cool. Is it like a 5-car Zoomer because it's going to Lincoln? Oh yeah, how far along is that Leeds to King's Cross scenario? How do you accelerate in the game? You need train, fuel, brake release, steer rate off, and throttle to maximum. What's this? This is Hillwood. How do you accelerate? You need a train and acceleration. But which key is it? A throttle up is A, a throttle down is D. That's the standard controls. Yeah, A. So speed limit is 85 miles an hour, and we have 3 miles to Whiddens. Isn't there like an Alston factory in Whiddens, where the Pedalinos were repainted? They were... nice. Okay, I think I'll start braking for Whiddens at 0.8 miles from the platform. This is Hugh Green. There's Widdens. Make sure to actually stop it. Come on, frame rate. I'll show you to get somewhere. Remember to stop. Yeah, we'll stop. Not like Alan Thompson did, where he just like, where it was like, fuck Widdens, and just went straight through it in his meridian. And here we have it, Widdens. And a ticket machine. Yeah, Widdens is a nice station. I haven't been here in real life. The furthest I've been here is Warrington West. When I did that video where I nearly fell to death. Consider me to overshoot. So we are, arrival at Widdens. I actually stopped this time. Wait, is all the train on the platform? Yeah, it is. The next stop is Warrington Central at 9:19. We're talking about Widdens 3 months late. Well, I don't think it's been 3 months. How long ago was the first live stream? Oh dear, late again. Actually, I was meant to leave Widdens at 9:11. It's now 9:11, so actually I'm on time. When was the first live stream? Can't have been 3 months ago. Yeah, that came out wrong. So first live stream, when was that? April 30th. It has been 3 months. So next station is Warrington Central in 5.5 miles. Yeah, you just had to take it out of context, didn't you? Like, it's a time, not a date. Derail time. No, I won't derail it. Why would I want to derail a train if I've just solved the Widdens? That's an accomplishment. Anyway, next station should be Techie for Penketh. Then we should pass through Warrington West, except that hasn't been updated yet. Remember his last stream. Excuse me, I derailed it intentionally. I'm starting series. I select a service at a station and then just do a scenario on every service that forms in the day. Can we arrive on time, please? I only have a meeting. Yeah, we'll arrive on time until we get to Manchester. Because Manchester is really bad for congestion. And delays. So it said Warrington Central at 9:19 and we're on time. Well, we started Whittons, yeah we did. Hopefully it won't miss any more stations. Like last time. Yeah, I hope someone at some point will update the route to include Warrington West and the new Liverpool. Okay, back off the throttle because we're at 85 miles an hour. So now, we are now approaching Thank You for Penketh station. The next station should be Warrington West, except it's not being modelled. So Warrington West should be right after a curved bridge. £150 from Oxford Road to Liverpool, probably. Anyway, speed limit is going down to 50 miles an hour as we approach Warrington West. I should have broke earlier. How many streamers have I done in a 158? We buy these routes. It's a shame you only get 60% of the routes and not the 100%. What do you mean? You get 60% of the route and not the 100. Well, if you did like the West Coast Main Line, it would take ages to do the entire route from Euston to Glasgow. And then it would be extremely expensive, which is why you break it down into bits. And then never finish it. I mean, like, from Liverpool to Manchester, you do get Liverpool Lime Street to Manchester via Warrington, which is the complete route. Also, Matt P did say that a route has its own scope as what they will be doing and what they won't be doing. Stupid keyboard. What is happening with it? Are you just putting random things in the chat? So this is Warrington Central. Changed here for Warrington Banquet on the West Coast Main Line. Arrival into Warrington Central. See, we're early. Take Feversham route, you only go as far as Islington and not all the way to Dover. Well, you go as far as Faversham. I mean, someone could work on the route to Dover. Next one is Oxford Road at 9:39. So I think the last text box said leave here at 9:19, so just wait for 3 seconds because we're early. Yeah, the thing about the St Pancras to Faversham route is that you go through HS1 as far as Ebbsfleet, then you come off, then go towards Faversham, so you do get the entire route. I think it's just because that Dovetail thought it would be too expensive to model the entire route from St Pancras to Dover, and they thought it would be better just to do St Pancras to Faversham. Basic pass now. When is this set? Yeah, 2020. I don't think there are any paces in here. We call if there was. Imagine doing a pacer on the Woodhead line. That'd be cool. Yeah, but no one DTG, are they? No. Yeah, Dovetail do whatever they need to make money, even if it does include cutting corners. No, I think doing the Woodhead route in a pacer would be cool, even if it does break the passengers' backs or spine. Well, I could do like a Pedalino on the Woodhead, or I could do like a pacer on the Woodhead, or like a pair of pacers, or a trio, or a quartet. So why can't you get a route from Faversham to Dover? Because that wasn't part of the route scope. I mean, someone someday might do Faversham to Dover, but at the moment all the track exists and not the scenery. A 10-car pacer would be interesting. So 5 paces coupled together. That'd be cool. Yeah, maybe I should do that. Maybe I should do that next stream. The first thing you said at Faversham, right, fuck this, can't be us doing anymore. Speed limit is now 85. I think the next station is Padgate. Yep, Padgate. NSHST, not so high speed train. 1158, not a 43. So yeah, next stream it's either a Pendo on the Woodhead, Pacer on the Woodhead, or King's Cross to Newark. Like, maybe I could do like 5 paces in 5 different liveries. Like you have the BW, you have Regional Railways, you could have, well, some other 3. Or like a rainbow, a trainbow. This is Birchwood, which I've been through. Max, I have driven an 8-car pacer from Huddersfield to Manchester, and it was a-okay. Yeah, but we're going to take you on the twisty, turny Woodhead route. Fancy going train spotting sometime in the summer? Don't think you can. Because it says essential travel only. Well, saying that, the pubs and restaurants do open on Saturday, so don't see why you can't go to a station, like your local station, to video stuff. Does this train stop in Leicester? No. 12th of July is safe to do so. Where did you get that from? Where did you pull the 12th of July from? Well, maybe at some point in the future when non-essential travel is permitted. I think the first place I'd do is probably Liverpool. Liverpool Lime Street. Haven't been there in a while. Well, if I really wanted to, I could do Stafford. Even though a ticket is like 40 quid. Close. Close. What's wrong with this keyboard? What's this? Glazebrook. Oh, Erlem. So yeah, after Glazebrook, the next station will be Erlem. I've driven that route from Glossop to Sheffield, Victoria in 158. Cool. If we are allowed to come as well, meet there, it's one of my postcodes to Liverpool Lime Street. It's only 10 minutes from my house. Means if I do go to Liverpool and if the fares haven't skyrocketed, because you can imagine how much money all the TLCs have lost and how they're going to recover it. Ellen. I'm going to go all over the country where we can. I hope you can afford it. Wait, how long will social distancing be enforced? Because if you go on a train now, you find that they have significantly reduced capacity. Because instead of like a 195 having capacity of like 200, it now has capacity of 40. So capacity is going to be a problem. I've been through well done to Liverpool. Until at least August. Yeah, it's going to be a while. Oh, what did the tweet say? This is Flixton. Come on, frame rate. This is Trusson Road. 150 from Oxford Road to Liverpool to Oscar 74. $60 FPS, that's not working. When husband flies, he has to be tested all the time. If you need to use public transport to make a journey this weekend, please remember to wear your face covering. That doesn't really give a hint to anything. Other than essential travel only. Yeah, but that doesn't really give a hint. Yeah, but that doesn't really give a hint to non-essential travel. It just says wear a face covering. So we are here, approaching Humphrey Park. So we're not that far out of the city centre. I think the next station will be Trafford Park, where I've actually been to, and actually got a train from. Should be like a bridge on there somewhere. Yeah, that one. I think if you keep going down that way, you end up to this track, and down here should be like a campus full of businesses. Yeah, I had like a placement interview there once with a tech company for a quality assurance position. I didn't get it, but at least I got to get the train back from Trafford Park to Oxford Road in a 195. So on the left is Trafford Park container terminal. Where does it say rethink or don't travel on trains in the tweet then if it isn't a hint? No, all the tweet said is just wear a face covering if you go on the train. So outside we have a bunch of 66s in Freightliner. One and 5 is a bus. Pretty sure it's not. I mean, it's like a glorified bus. So there's Man United, and there's a football ground station. You Man United, same. Would you take Man United and push it somewhere else? so down to 30, even though the limit isn't in like a mile. EMR. Yeah, that's really fucking shit. For that club on the left, we won't mention the club will be. Yeah, it's gone now, we shouldn't have to mention it. So anyone on the left is the Metrolink line joining from Trafford Park and somewhere else. Oh, didn't the Metrolink line to Trafford Park, no, Trafford Centre open? I think on the left is Cornbrook Station. Yeah, but I think the branch off towards the Trafford Centre on the Metrolink comes off somewhere near here. But I don't think that joke makes sense. My mate asked me if he could travel on them, and they said look at this first time, and then he asked again, and then they said yeah. I think the Manchester tram stop from DPTBS could be used for this Metrolink lines in Manchester area. Yeah, isn't there also the T68 in the Manchester station, the Huddersfield route by Pennine Pacer? Even though it won't look very weird to see a T68 in 2020. This is on the 15th of July. No, but I think that station is Cornbrook. Yeah, that's Cornbrook. That's Pomona. Let's try for bar. Exchange key. Got a thing yellow? Yeah, Manchester is very bad for congestion, especially through Deansgate. A pacer on the E Pennine. And also somewhere around here should be the Domino. Yeah, it's a very weird building. I don't know how it stays upright. Yeah, every time I go into Manchester, the first thing you see is this building. You get a very good view of it over the Oslo Cord. Yeah, last time I came down here in a 195, I was stuck outside Deansgate for about half an hour because of congestion. Even though this was like last March. I think it was March 10th. Yeah, you could put like a 142 and a 143 and a 144 together. Release. Stop doing that. Like notch 1, not notch 2. God damn it. And there was this other time where I was in an 802 going from Victoria to the road, and a 195 decided to break down in Piccadilly. So you just sat there in an 802 for about 45 minutes. So wait here for a bit. It died. The building on the right. The building is not right for the city. Blow it up. No. Why are you doing this one? I like the building. And here is Manchester Central, which is now GMX. A very pixelated clock. Oh, 156. Liverpool to Oxford Road. And there's a road I forgot the name of. There's Deansgate. I don't remember it looking like this. I remember it being very different. Like, I'm pretty sure there's a bus stop around here. I think we might be waiting for 209 to cross our path. So due in at 9:44. Just anything, get speed up time. I was spotting it. I wanted it professionally, not like last time, where I decided to drive a 68 as quickly as I could on the Huddersfield line. Cool, we can go. Not mentioned last time. Yeah, last time I decided to derail intentionally because it was funny. Anyway, the line joining from the left is from Manchester Victoria and Bolton and Eccles. Next station is Deansgate, Castlefield. On the left is GMX, which is formerly Manchester Central. Going to wait here for a bit longer until the signal clears. Yeah, this is what it's like going through Manchester on the train. You just sit around for ages. Yeah, people have suggested quadrupling the track between like Deansgate and Piccadilly, but there's literally no place for it. Because it's not like Transport Fever or City Skylines where you can just bulldoze buildings without any consequences. Denied. Oh, yellow. Not through a hill start. When will you play Transport Fever? Think about Transport Fever 1 is that no one really cares about it. And Transport Fever 2, my PC isn't powerful enough to run it, so I don't really bother with Transport Fever anymore. I mean, I could make a video on Transport Fever if you want me to. I'm not keen on the new modern stock we ride today. Yeah, it is pretty much made out of cardboard, the seats. But the trains are a lot faster. And they have more capacity. Well, saying that, most of the stock we have today were built in the 80s. Like the Sprinters and the 209s. Shit, I accidentally put the doors. So in the distance is Manchester Oxford Road, where you can alight for Manchester Metropolitan University and the University of Manchester. Meaning that by 2030 our trains will be made of that. A great Manchester City view, was it? Even though, yeah, we've sat here for a considerable amount of time because of congestion. One 58 going out to Liverpool from Langham with 1 Romeo 58. Denied. Yeah, this gets even worse in the morning peak. Like, like a train from Victoria to Oxford Road is timed to take about 5-10 minutes, but in reality it takes like 20. But at least we've got a lot more varied stock. Like we have 158s, have 156s, 150s, 331s, 195s. You know, there are a lot of variants and some freight as well. Yeah, people complain about freight coming through Oxford Road, and they don't really understand the track geometry around Manchester. Because if you want to take a train out to Trafford Park, the only route it can take is through Oxford Road and Piccadilly. There's no other route. Then they end up causing delays because the trains are so long and the signal blocks are very close together. Can we go? Approved. So due into platform 1. Yeah, I thought I'd do the scenario a bit differently. Yeah, something more interesting and different. Rather than just going through platform 4 as usual. We'll have the 156s that were in front of us. We have a 158 that I presume failed. And here we are at Manchester Oxford Road. A station I've been to hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of times. So we'll go up, over. Due to congestion and a failed train, we're diverted into platform 1. The next stop is Piccadilly, arriving at 9:41. Oh, by the way, the station concourse, Oxford Road, looks nothing like this. Now, there should be like an open space with some departure boards. And there's a shop here with cake. And there's some ticket machines. Yeah, Dovetail didn't do a very good job of modelling Oxford Road. They should go in like a downward slope, and here is a Sainsbury's, and there's a theatre. And going down here there should be bus stops, and then there's a spa, like a shop, and then down here is Manchester Metropolitan University. Like I think there's the highway. There should be the John Dalton building. That's a business school. There's All Saints building, and then somewhere around the back of here should be the Union building. But you know, it's just a simulator. So anyway, next stop is Piccadilly. Have you got London to Portsmouth? Yes, I do have Waterloo to Portsmouth, but it's laggy as fuck. You said that right, Max, in foil. Okay. So in Piccadilly, we are due into platform 13. Arrive at Piccadilly at any time. I think my path is a bit wrong. Yeah, it's fine. It doesn't matter. I think over there is like one of Unit Manchester's buildings. I think someone referred to it as like a tin can or something. But I don't know. I go to the Metropolitan one, not the unit of Manchester one. (158) going out to Barrow in Furnace. Are we arriving on time? Methinks not. It's Piccadilly, so you're never on time. And the fact that we're still outside Gate for ages, so we're not on time, as in real life. So this is Piccadilly, where the stream ends. So thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the stream and talking about trains. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next stream. I don't know what next stream will be. I could do like the same as like one stream a week, or maybe we could like bump up to two streams a week. So this is Piccadilly. Piccadilly. This is as far as you go. On to the next scenario. So yeah, that's it. That's the end. That's all I have planned for. Second 7, yeah, I changed it to the right thing. Nine o'clock here. Which time zone are you in? Yeah, where I am, it's currently 8 o'clock. It says under Pacer Music. Or Pacer Tale. In Greece. Cool. Yeah, I think most of us are in chat in England. Or in the United Kingdom. So it's 10 o'clock. Cool. Got someone from Greece. So I'll just end it here. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next stream. So I could do like I could continue to do one stream a week, or I could do like 2 streams a week. I think I might do 2 just to get through more content. You're back gonna have a bad time. Not that bad. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next stream.